friends, welcome to SahuStudies. In this video, we are going to see how group by clause works in Spark SQL. So group by statement is used to aggregate rules which has the same value, and often group by statement is used to aggregate function such as min, max, sum, count and average. So let's take an example to understand. So suppose we have a sales data which has a sales data of a product, right? And if you want to figure it out, what is the sales of a particular product, what is the sales, what is the minimum sales of a particular product in a particular year, and what is the maximum sales of a product in a particular year. So how we are going to achieve that? How we are going to figure it out? So first we have to use the group by statement. Group by statement, it will going to uh, group same product. So suppose there's iPhone or there's Samsung mobile, so iPhone product will be grouped in a separate group, Samsung phone will be grouped into in a separate group, and on top of that group we can figure it out what is the minimum sales, what is the maximum sales, what is the total sales, what is the count and what is the average. So this is a way, this is a small example how we can use group by statement with aggregate function. So in this exercise, we are going to see how a group by statement will going to work in Spark SQL. So for this, I have created one table and it has a 5 attributes, 6 attributes, and the type of the table is data. And I am going to insert these records in this table. So it's almost 10 records which we are going to insert in this table. So let's first create this table and insert the records in this table. So let's go to the Databricks. In Databricks, let me create a notebook. Name the notebook as group by with aggregate. Let me create a table. Create table if not exist, and name of the table is AP employee source for group by. Attributes of the table is AP ID which is of int type, AP name which is of string type, AP gender which is of string type, AP salary which is of int type, AP state which is of string type, AP city which is of string type, and type of the table is delta. Let's create this table. This table has been created successfully. We can validate from here. This is the catalog section, and here we can see AP employee source for group by table. This has been created in the default database. So let's insert some records in this table. For this, we need to create insert statement. To save time, I have already created this insert statement. Let me copy this insert statement and paste in this command cell, and let me run it. So Spark is executing this insert statement one by one in this table. The records are getting inserted. We need to wait till all the insert statement run successfully. Okay, so all the insert statement has been completed successfully. Let's see the records in this table. So let's do a select start from. We can see these are the same records which we have inserted with the help of this insert statement. So let's go to the PPT. Now, what I'm going to do in this exercise, I'm going to do a group by on AP state, and what I'm going to do, I'm performing the aggregate function of sum, average, mean, max, and count. So what this query will do, it will group the data based on the AP state, and on top of AP state, it will perform the aggregate function, that is sum, average, mean, max, and count. So let's go to the Databricks and perform this exercise. Now let's find out the sum of the salary which is present in each state. So how we are going to do? First, let's do a select start from the table group by AP state. Now let's run it. So what it is saying, that missing aggregate. So most of the time, if we are doing the group by, we have to add in the group section the table on the column on which we are performing the group by, or we need to use the aggregate function. So let's see if we are just giving this column name and running it. So the group by statement has been run successfully. As the select statement, we have given the column name on which this group by, on which we are grouping the data in this table. But this information will not going to have certain kind of a usefulness, because if we are getting the name of the state, what the insights we are looking for, which kind of a data we are looking for, it is not making any sense. But whenever we are do aggregate function on it, that will going to make sense. So what I'm going to do, I'm just calculating the sum of the salary which is present in these states. Okay, so let's do sum of AP salary. Now let's run it, and we can also give this. Now let's run it. So what it is saying, the total salary, the with the help of a group by, we have grouped the similar AP state into a group, and on top of that we are performing the sum on the salary column. So here in Haryana, the sum of the salary is this one. UP1, the sum of the salary is this one. Bihar underscore 1, the sum of salary is this one. So in this exercise, what we have done, we have done a sum aggregate function on top of a group by clause resultant data set. Now let's perform some other group aggregate function. Let's see the average. This is the ADG. Rest of the query will be same. Now let's run it. So here we are performing the aggregate function average on top of the resultant data set which we got with the help of a group by clause. Let's perform other aggregate function. Let's do min. These are the minimum salary which is present in the AP state. So suppose in the table there are 100 Haryana record is there, and out of 100 this query will fetch the minimum of the salary. Let's perform other aggregate function. Let's see max. Run it. Now what it is doing, it is grouping the data based on the state, and on each state in each group what is the max salary, it is printing here. So the max salary of Haryana state is this much, max salary of UP1 state is this one, max salary of Bihar is this one. Now let's do some other aggregate function. Let's do count. So what the count function, count aggregate function does doing here? First, with the help of group by state clause, we are grouping the AP state data into a different groups. In each group, we are counting what is the number of AP salary records are present. So here Haryana, there are 2 records are present. For Maharashtra, there are 4 records. For Bihar, there are 3 records. So in this exercise, we have seen how to create a table, how to insert the record in the table, how we can perform a group by statement in which we are going to make a collection of same type of records, and how to perform a aggregate function on top of group by statement. So let's go to the PPT. Thank you. If you like content of my video, then please subscribe my channel, like it, comment on it, and press the bell icon to get notification whenever I add videos.